Hey guys, another day of market updates, and let's get started with the ever-present Evolving Skies. Yesterday I said that Evolving Skies went up to about 1485, but there are no confirmed sales. And today we see a confirmed sale at 1495, done yesterday. I guess it was yesterday. And so the price is a little more officially on 1495. I think it was so. Yeah, we might see a rise in Evolving Skies. A lot of these are the loose pack filters. So let's just look at what the potential, but pretty much a lot of the people are selling for about 1500. I think that the big update is kind of with Obsidian Flames. It just keeps going up. So if I look at the data from yesterday, Obsidian Flames was 170, and that was after going from 165. Like, it just kind of keeps going. Like, it's been about 165, and it went to 170. Now it's 180. So Obsidian Flames just, I don't know. Like, if I look at the boxes, like, it's it's still like the fourth most expensive booster box, but it's like pretty close to, like, it's not like as far as you think it'd be. It's like pretty close. Granted, other booster boxes are like already like 160, 150. Like Scarlet Vi is the cheapest one, but still, it's pretty amazing. I just want to look at the sales. Someone bought it for 250, but yeah, there are a bunch of confirmed, or like there are a couple confirmed, like 180, and then there's some 170s. So it's pretty. Obsidian Flames is doing great. This is the unfiltered, the photos. See this? Yeah, it's just. I'm looking at the quantity. So there's still 135. There's still about 30 sold every few days. But yeah, if you have Obsidian Flames, like it goes from, there's like a couple there's one at 180, and then one around 180 as well, and then this goes to 185. Like, there's not a lot on the market. Like, the supply of people when they sell these at the lower prices are pretty low. It's pretty insane. Vivid Voltage, the booster box went up a little bit. I know you can still get a Pokemon Center, but where's Vivid? It went up about $9, which is a nice thing. So we had Evolving Skies, we have Vivid Voltage. But yeah, I'll give you a sneak preview of the stock data for Pokemon Center. But it sold about 500 in the last day, so it's still selling out pretty quickly. So yeah, if you wanna get it, like, there's only about 5,000 boxes left, and they're selling about 500 a day, so it's selling out pretty quick. Astral Radiance, I mostly just want to talk about this over here. There's not a lot of sold in general, but yeah, the demand for Astral Radiance is slowing down. In general, like, it happens with some of the more expensive booster boxes. It's a little surprising to see it for these booster boxes. There could be a sign of Astral Radiance. There's like attention shifts or something. But yeah, there's like less sold recently. Like, I think there were like literally, see, there's a 114 sale today, but before that there wasn't a sale until 111, and then 110 didn't have a sale, and then but before that it was kind of more consistent. So there's been a slowdown for Astral Radiance. Surging Sparks is kind of making it way back up. It was 235 yesterday. It's going back to 240. And it looks like it might be recovering. It really does. Alright, so Crown Zenith and 151. The pack prices are still about the same price per pack. I did jot them down, but it's pretty much the exact same thing as yesterday. Yeah, so like nothing too surprising. Like, I think, yeah, almost all the prices are almost exactly the same, except for the 151 PC TV. It went up a few dollars. How much was it? 365, 352. That's like a $12 difference. So yeah, the PC TV is still rising. It's pretty insane how that works. But yeah, PC TVs, like, this is why people are actually buying them, because they keep going up, and I don't know how much they'll go up. Like, it's like, if there's a crash, like, it'll be insane. Like, there's not necessarily gonna be a restock unless Pokemon Center like, if Pokemon Center restocks, it'll just like crash the market for some things. But yeah, like, it's at the point where I'm scared to buy one, but it's very tempting. Like, you're like, hey, it's like guaranteed gains in a way. Although they are hard to sell. So you have to account for that. Like if you sell online, you take into account a lot of fees. So practically buying and selling, it can be very difficult. Um, for Crown Zenith, the main thing is like this price spike over here. Like that's crazy. Like it was like a normal, like you look at, like, to give you a perspective, if I told you like 200 something packs for sale, 200, 300, 400 packs for selling per day, like a couple of days, you're like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And I'm like, okay, now it's like 1,000. You're like, oh well, that seems like a lot. And then it's like, and now it's like 2,000. It doubles. So it's like it's 10 times more than it was before, like early here, and now it's like 2 to 3 times more, like 2 times more than before. So yeah, I think, yeah, I do remember this quantity was like 5,000. So yeah, there's been a huge uptick. I think people are realizing that Crown Zenith is like just as cheap. Like that's the cheapest you can get it at, and it's not gonna get any cheaper. Just go for price per pack. Like Sea and Sky is still a little cheaper sometimes, so that's why you'll see some alternations. But yeah, there's been, let's just look at confirmed sales. Confirmed sales. I'm so happy I saw a comment that says that if I take this off, I can see the prices again. But what did I see over there? 695. And then, so yeah, there's a bunch of, like, people are buying out the cheaper ones. If it's like 640, if it's like 650, it's kind of a deal. And I think that there were a couple of 650 listings, or like one. There's one. Yeah, people are definitely buying out the cheaper ones. But then once it gets cheaper, there's like some pressure. And also, like, I'm guessing for ripper ships, like Crown Zenith is still pretty popular, to some extent, because it's just a fun set. So ripper shippers have to pay these prices if they want it. All right, and then Prismatic, the hot topic. So prices haven't changed all that much. The main thing I was looking at was the surprise box finally dropped about $5. Prismatic is here, so the surprise box, yeah, it's been like 110 for like the longest since like the 10th. I had a price jump to 100 to 110 like 4 or 5 days ago, and now it's like back to 105. So, and it seems like there's more product of it available. Like there's 83. There was like less of it before, but there's still like pretty strong demand. But yeah, there's like, I don't know what those are, but yeah, I see a bunch of 105s, but before you see a bunch of 109s. So it's definitely like a little more price drop. And then like the resistance is sort of like there's about 16 boxes selling at those prices. These are like legit sellers, but then after you get back to the 109 price. But yeah, I think for Prismatic, like there's like I didn't mention this, but like, you know, the other things I haven't mentioned, like the other Sword and Shield boxes are kind of slow. Other Scarlet Fire boxes are kind of slow. Like there's gonna be slowdowns. Prismatic, I feel like we're at the point where it's like the calm before the storm. And also we do get like random drops because it's not like a booster box. Because the Surging Sparks, the cheapest thing was the booster box, and so, and then there's also resistance buying above like MSRP or near MSRP. And so, you know, like it's easier to rise from like a $120 booster box to 130 to 140 to 150. These are all already marked up, so it's like it's a little more easy for Prismatic to be a little more price unstable, because like Surging Sparks doubling is doubling from like its normal price, like it's like $100 price would be $200, which is about now. It's like Prismatic's already done that. So we might see some price fluctuations, but the demand to the supply ratio of Prismatic is just way more. So we'll just see some interesting things. But yeah, now we're just kind of in some stability land, which I said is pretty normal. Don't expect like gains every day for every single product, but you do see, like, if you track enough of the market money does move generally, unless you're in a complete bear market. If you're in a bull market like this, you will see money, quantity, some sort of move available if you track enough of the data. That's why I'm tracking like multiple sets, because I'm like, oh, money seems to be flowing here, money seems to be flowing here, money seems to be flowing here. All right, so, but yeah, the PCTB it's still around 400. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of 400 selling. And then the interesting one was the Sylveon tin, which I told you I've been watching because it's cheaper than Umbreon tin. So Umbreon tin didn't move for Prismatic, but yeah, like, oh, did I not? I thought I saw this yesterday actually. Maybe not. Wait, this is. Oh, I am like marking that wrong. 1/13, 1/14. So yeah, there's probably technically some errors in this because it's all manual. But yeah, I might have already reported this yesterday. But yeah, there's no confirmed sales of this. It's still all 33 prices. But yeah, there's only 20 available. And people just want $40 for it right now. Journeys Together, like, again, there's not a lot of super price changes. I just like curious to see if there's any deals. So like, I haven't been like officially tracking as much, but Journey Together I had from 110, which is like 4 days ago, and this was sort of the normal things like PC TVs 200, booster box 230, ETBs 100s, bundles 60, and I saw like one sale for like 1700, or maybe I saw a sale for 1650. This is like price per pack, so like the booster boxes are like the cheapest price per pack, but the ETBs and like the bundles are just very expensive price per pack, which is like surprising. So like, I expect a lot of price fluctuations, but it's been kind of stable-ish. Like, there's more or less sales. Like I do see some reduced for booster boxes. Like this is a 210 versus 230. This is a but you have to count for shipping. This is another 210, but a lot of them are still like the 230, 240, 250 range. Maybe I should put like a range. And then ETBs, like I expect like drops, but like, yeah, I still see a bunch like $100. And then do I see bundles? I think I had to specifically search for bundle. This one's like 60, and then the PC ETB center. This is a Pokemon Center one. That's about 2. Oh yeah, that's a pretty big one. This is a 491, so that's a pretty big jump. Actually, maybe the Pokemon's. Alright, I'll just type in Pokemon Center. Pokemon. Maybe I should actually start tracking these actually. So that one's like, these are confirmed sales. I like to remind people, like, so this is sold yesterday for 175. This is one. Yeah, I do see some like lower ones. Yeah, it seems like PC TVs are dropping a little bit. I'm just skipping these. Some of them I wonder if they're fakes or scams, though. That's kind of the issue, though. You don't really know. But anyway, alright, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.